Hello everybody, this is TheAireaidLord, and this is a gaming update for March 3rd, 2012, and I know it's rare that you see me doing a gaming update during the weekend. Usually I do them at the beginning of the week, which makes sense. I'll, do my gaming update when there's stuff coming out and when I can announce it in a formal way. But unfortunately, I could not get Binary Domain, which I was planning on playing today. I was actually even planning on playing it yesterday, but I had conflictions such as, snowstorm rolling through New England and stuff that I had to take care of in my personal life. Even now, I'm uploading this video, or actually taping this video, not uploading it, but taping it right now. And I have stuff going on later, so, it's not really... it's not really a chance for me to do a whole bunch of footage in, a set amount of time. So I'm trying to do this gaming update right now as fast as I can to get all this information out to you guys in the best way possible, okay? So I'm going to go over some of the things I've been doing in the past couple of days, and then I will give you a brief look at what you can expect. I also have a question for all of my fans at the end, which I was planning on mentioning last week, but I could not mention it just because I forgot. And now I'm going to mention it in this video because it makes sense, okay? So, let's start with me beating Syndicate, which was a science fiction first-person shooter game, which I ended up hating, and I gave it a 6 because, well, I'm not going to go into that right now because I don't want to drag this video on for 24 or 25 minutes or however long I usually make these updates. But if you want to see the verdict, go check it out. It was like part 30 or something of Syndicate. The game was just a failure overall. I could not find any really redeeming factor in that game. It was kind of fun, every once in a while the combat would kind of pique my interest. And the story would be interesting every once in a while. But other than that, I really couldn't find any redeeming quality in Syndicate. So unfortunately, I had to give the game a 6 out of 10. And that's unfortunate, but oh well. So that's the way it goes. I might actually, I know I gave the game a review, but I might actually be doing some co-op with the game with my friend Phil. I know I originally said that a week ago, and we were originally supposed to do it before we did the campaign, because I was under the impression that the co-op for this game was the same as the campaign, and I guess that's not necessarily true. So I guess the co-op is totally different from the campaign. So I might be trying out the co-op with my friend Phil if everything goes according to plan. I don't know when we're going to do it because, as you can see on the screen, Mass Effect 3 is supposed to be coming out in a couple of days. So obviously everyone's going to be playing that over shitty Syndicate. So we'll see what happens. I will definitely tell you guys if I know in the future, okay? And then on Thursday, or was it Thursday? Yeah, it was Thursday. I did the Assassin's Creed Revelations DLC, The Lost Archive, which allows you to play as Clay, or Subject 16, and you basically get to relive his memories. And you do all of that puzzling stuff that was originally offered in Assassin's Creed Revelations. And it was pretty good. I actually had a good time playing it. It was $10, and I know these DLCs, they're very pricey. And no one understands why Ubisoft doesn't just include all of this content in the actual game instead of forcing people to buy DLCs. Kind of like what Call of Duty forces you to do. They have those stupid rip-off map packs for $15 that are a waste of money. So, unfortunately, the DLC did have content. It was very interesting. And if you're a fan of Assassin's Creed, I would definitely suggest buying it. But on the flip side, it was kind of pricey, so... oh well. Alright, so that's basically all I did. I did Syndicate, finished Syndicate, and I also did the Assassin's Creed Revelations DLC, The Lost Archive. And now it's time to talk a little bit about what I'm going to be doing in the future. And that pretty much includes Binary Domain, if I can start playing it. I was going to, again, I just mentioned, I was planning on doing it today, but things came up. There was a snowstorm for the past 2 days, Thursday and Friday, so I was stuck and I wasn't able to go out to GameStop, which is like 20 minutes away from where I live anyways. So, I am not able to do it today. I might be starting it tomorrow. Don't count on that, but I might be doing it tomorrow. If not, I'll do it next week when I have time. Next weekend, actually, I am not going to be able to do any gameplay because I am actually going to a marketing competition. I don't know if I mentioned it at all, but I'm going to a competition where I can actually win some money, and it will actually go well. It's like a state competition, and I think it's going to be very interesting. It doesn't have anything to do with video gaming or anything. It has to do with stuff in my personal life, but I thought I'd just mention it really quickly, that I am not going to be doing any video gaming footage for Friday and the first half of Saturday. So I'll probably return Saturday afternoon, and I might be able to do some footage depending on how I am and how I feel after the long trip and my long presentation at the tournament, okay? So I just wanted to let people know, in case you were wondering, there was no footage Friday or Saturday, that's why, okay? Also, let's see, what am I forgetting? Mass Effect 3. I want to get this off my chest before I mention anything else, okay? Now, I wanted to say this last week in my gaming update, but I forgot, and I included it in the description of my video, but I don't think many people saw that, okay? So, Mass Effect 3. As I said during my initial footage of it, a couple of weeks ago when they released that little, the little teaser of the first level, I played it, I did a couple of rounds of it, and I did like 2 multiplayer matches, and then I switched off the camera and said, listen, Mass Effect is a series that I'm not very familiar with, okay? I played Mass Effect 1 very, very little. I did like the first 3 missions of Mass Effect 1. Then I was extremely bored, and I basically said, screw this, I don't feel like playing this game. And this was in 2007 and 2008 when I was relatively new to RPGs, so that's why. I mean, even a game like Oblivion I didn't like. And then, obviously now, Skyrim I really enjoy the game. So it took some time for me to get adjusted to the RPG culture, per se. So, that was the thing. With Mass Effect in 2007, 2008, I sold it, and I'd never played it again. Mass Effect 2 in 2010, I did not play at all. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't play it. It didn't make sense because I didn't play the first one. And now, Mass Effect 3 is basically going to be the last game in the trilogy. And I, unfortunately, am stuck. I'm basically stuck. I don't know if I should buy it, because I did not play Mass Effect 1 or 2, like I just said. So, people have been saying, oh, well, if you played Mass Effect 1 and 2, all of the decisions you made in the first 2 games are going to affect what happens in the third game. So, because I didn't play the first and second game, what the hell's going to happen? Are the decisions going to be made for me? Is the game going to assume that I did certain things? Is the game just going to say, oh, well, we assume that you did this, so now we're just going to give you this ending based on this? I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen. And quite frankly, just the gameplay of Mass Effect, just as a whole, just did not impress me. Like, I'll be quite honest, I know a lot of people are probably going to flame me and dislike the video and say, oh my god, he's talking bad about Mass Effect, but too bad. It's my opinion, and I'm just saying what's my opinion, okay? Honestly, I just can't find any good Mass Effect. I just can't, even with me, who wrote a science fiction novel, this game being a hugely science fiction oriented game, I just can't see myself playing this game. I just can't. Just me playing that initial footage a couple of weeks ago, I just could not envision myself doing it. So I'm kind of stuck right now, okay? The game comes out in 3 days. As you can see, T-minus 3 days. It's coming out Tuesday, March 6th or 7th. I think it's one of those days. I don't really know which. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. I don't know. One of those fucking days. I don't know. But I need your help, for the fans, all of my fans. I need your help in deciding whether or not I should purchase Mass Effect 3. So, in the comments, I'd really appreciate some input on Mass Effect. Do you think I should play the third one? Do you think I should play the first and second one? What do you think I should do? I mean, what is the best course of action for me doing this? Because obviously I know this game is probably going to be one of the largest releases of 2012. I have no doubt about that. And as you know, I try to play all of the major releases of 2012. So me not playing Mass Effect 3 is going to be a major, major problem. So So I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do. This game is obviously going to be a huge release and a huge hit, but I don't know. If I haven't played the first and second game, I'm not good at the gameplay. It's confusing. I don't understand it. I don't understand the story. I don't understand the characters. You know, why even bother playing the game? Like, I just don't get it. I just really don't understand. So please, if you have any suggestions at all as to what course of action I should take, please comment and leave me a suggestion in my comment box, and I will try to reply if I think it's a good idea or not, okay? Okay, so that's the Mass Effect question. Now, obviously, if I don't do Mass Effect, I'm going to be playing Binary Domain. I don't think Binary Domain will take too long. I'll play through the campaign and any multiplayer it offers, so I'll do that. And I don't know if there are any other games coming out after that. I think there are a couple that come out in March, but I'm not certain, so I'll definitely keep my ears open. I mean, Mass Effect 3, I mean, it's going to be a huge game. That's the thing, you know. It would suck for me to not have many gameplay videos for March just because I didn't play Mass Effect 3. Because obviously this game is an RPG that's meant to be, invested multiple hours into it, so if I don't play the game, I'm not going to have much footage. I mean, I don't know, I'm kind of stuck because I don't even know if my fans want to see footage of it. Again, if your input is going to help me make a decision whether or not I purchase Mass Effect. So please, if you want to see me do a playthrough of this game, comment and tell me yes or no, and I will make my decision based on that. And basically, on Tuesday when the game comes out, I will try to go and get it if people want me to do it. If people don't want me to do it and I don't get enough comments, then I'm basically just not going to get the game. But if a large majority of my fans want me to play Mass Effect 3, I will get it, okay? And then on Tuesday, I will start the game, I guess. And we'll go from there. I don't know how it's going to go, because I haven't played the first and second game, so I don't know what's going to happen. So, yeah. Alright. I think that's enough ranting and raving from me. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. I have been getting some comments from fans regarding my channel, regarding sponsoring, regarding my views. People have been saying, oh, you're a good commentator and you deserve more views. And, all I have to say to that is, I don't know. I mean, I don't really sponsor my content, if you haven't noticed. I don't go to websites. I don't go to, all around YouTube and spam commentators. I don't do that. I just let people come to the videos. Obviously, people have seen me from my friend Phil's videos, and I obviously, in August of 2011, when he sponsored my channel on his channel, it was a very big deal, and I thank him very much. He did that out of the goodness of his heart, but, obviously, my channel's kind of stagnating right now, and people, again, I'm always open to suggestions, so if you think I should play a game, like, I was actually thinking of doing Ratchet and Clank, because recently, a couple of weeks ago, I did the Jak and Daxter HD collection. There's no HD collection for Ratchet and Clank, unfortunately, but I still have the original Ratchet and Clank games for the PlayStation 2, so if you're interested in seeing something like that, like more classic games, what do you want to see from my channel? Do you want to see new games like I've been doing recently? Do you want to see classic games? What do you want to see, alright? Basically, the purpose of this gaming update is to ask the fans, ask my viewers what you want to see in my content, alright? If you're watching this video and you enjoy it, and you enjoy my commentary, my style, my honesty with anything I do on this channel, I would really appreciate you giving me a suggestion of some sort, whether it be for Mass Effect or whether it be for future playthroughs, because they kind of intertwine. Mass Effect and the future of my channel obviously intertwine, so I need some constructive criticism here, okay? Whether I should play Mass Effect and whether I should do more classic games. Should I do multiplayer of Call of Duty even though I suck ass at it? Should I do new game playthroughs? Should I do more new game playthroughs? Should I keep it at a lower level, only playing the games that I think are interesting like I've been doing? I don't know. I mean, it's your call. You're the viewers, you're the fans, and I'm open to any suggestion, and I'll make a decision based on what people want to see in the future. So please let me know. I do want to please you guys. I don't want to make, just random stuff and people get mad and dislike the videos. Obviously, I don't care if people dislike the fucking videos. I've said this 100 times, but I get paid for that. I mean, people dislike the videos and they're like, oh, I just disliked this video, ha ha ha. Well, dude, you do know that I'm with Machinima and I make money when you fucking do that, so continue to dislike the videos. I don't really give a shit. Dislikes do nothing. I mean, there are some videos that have, like, hundreds of thousands of dislikes and nothing happens. It's just a fucking red bar. Nothing happens. It's just people spamming the heck out of it. It means nothing, so yeah, so I don't really care about that, but I do care about your input, so do tell me about Mass Effect 3, whether I should play it or not, and also do tell me about the future of my channel, what you want to see, because obviously I'm going to have some free time in March if I don't play Mass Effect, if Binary Domain finishes quickly, and I'll obviously have some free time. In April, I'm actually going to do Prototype 2, and I'm also going to have a co-op playthrough with a friend of mine who's actually going to come over. So those are the two main things for April. May, I think Max Payne comes out. And then for the summer, I actually have a really, really good idea for the summer. I have a really good co-op idea for the summer. And I also have plans with friends of mine, like Too Many Games also. I'm planning on going to that. I wasn't able to go last year. But again, this is all future stuff. I don't want to jump the gun here. I'm just trying to throw some ideas out there so people have an idea of what I want. So, okay, I'm going to end the video. Only 16 minutes, that's not too bad. I'll see you guys later, probably tomorrow at some point. Possibly I'll start Binary Domain. And then on Tuesday, if you guys want me to do Mass Effect, I will do it. So, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.